Welcome! This video will demonstrate the MEL-AVM-SYS OEE function, which tracks equipment uptime, units produced, and quality of produced parts. From the main screen, I can press the Production button and the navigation bar, then the OEE Detail button to navigate to the OEE Detail screen. OEE values are calculated independently for each operation. This demonstration is configured for 2 operations, but up to 12 are supported. It contains 4 main groups of objects: the table of OEE calculations, controls for selecting the operation to display data for, a push button to display the OEE settings window, and a takt time display. Pressing the question mark icon will display a legend, which explains all of the OEE calculations used, as well as the meaning of the status indicators. The table lists data for the current shift, previous shift, and machine total. This data includes the overall equipment effectiveness, as well as its components: time operation rate, performance operation rate, and yield rate, all in percent. It also includes total count, which is the sum of good and bad parts from the MEL-AVM-SYS part count function, and the accepted count, which uses a good part count. Both exclude no builds and dry cycles. The operation requested time, which accumulates when the equipment is requested or scheduled for operation, and the operation active time, which accumulates when the equipment is functioning, typically during an automatic cycle. Note that the operation selection is shared with the part count function, and the various reset push buttons of the part count function will also affect the OEE values. The takt time displays the design cycle time of the operation, and is retrieved from the target cycle time from the cycle time function. I will now use the demo window to show the functionality of the OEE function. I will request operation. Now you can see that the operation requested time is accumulating. I will now use the demo window again to set the operation to active. Now you can see the operation active time is accumulating and the time operation rate percentage is being calculated. I will use the demo window again to increment the reject part counter. You can see that the total count is updated, as well as the performance operation rate. I will use the demo window one more time to increment the good part counter. You can now see the accepted part counter has updated, as well as the yield rate and the OEE value. I will now demonstrate how to use the warning levels. Pressing the wrench icon shows the OEE warning level setup window. Note that the numeric inputs are all grayed out, indicating that I must log in before I can access them. Now I will log in, and then return to the OEE setting window. The numeric inputs are now black, indicating that I can edit them. I will set the warning level 1 for each value to 100%. You can see the values that are below 100% are now highlighted yellow. I will now set the warning level 2 to 100% for each value. You can see the values that are below 100% are now highlighted red. I will navigate to the Operations Overview screen by pressing the Production button in the navigation bar, and then Operations Overview. Note that the OEE value for the current shift is displayed on each operation, and they are red to indicate that they are below the warning level 2 set point. Pressing on one of the operations will navigate to its overview screen, where the OEE value is also displayed. I will now use the demo window again to show how the shift change and reset buttons work. Note that these buttons are identical to the shift change and reset buttons from the part count function. First, I will press the shift change button, and you can see that the data for the current shift was moved to the previous shift column, and the current shift data is now reset. Pressing the Reset Current Shift button will reset the values of the current shift column. You can see that the current shift values are reset to 0. Pressing the Reset Previous Shift will reset the values of the previous shift. You can see that the previous shift's values have been reset. Finally, pressing the Reset All Counts button will reset all counts, including the machine total. You can see that all values have been reset. Thank you for watching.